Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to flat stash, first degree, apprentice instructors, and out. 100 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
First set of 10 push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1,
sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. On your backs for piston kicks.
Yes, sir.
First set of 30.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1,
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Second set.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Last set.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Burn. Sit up.
Sir.
Feet straight out in front. Reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. Keep the legs straight. Legs straight.
9, sir.
10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. We're going to throw this one. Okay. Roll over on your stomach. And push up. You'll keep your hips on the ground. Bend one leg in. Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Switch. Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir.
3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Bottom of the feet together. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes. Try to pull the knees down to the ground. Make the back straight. Bend forward with the back straight. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right. Turn and shift to the other side. And back to center, seated angle, legs wide apart. Palms up, back straight. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Reach to one side. Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Reach to both sides.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go. You can widen your stretch. If you have somebody pulling your legs, that's even better. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Last stretch, feet straight out in front. Bend one leg back and lean back. And switch. Stand up. Twist it out, doing additional stretches. So we've been working on leopard, and we went ahead and pushed forward to snake. The snake is only like 10, 15 moves long, and it's really 25, but you do the same 10 on the same side, just turn and change directions. So what we're going to do is run through leopard one time, and then we're going to try to run through all of it together. Right?
Yes, sir.
Stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
By all of it, I mean leopard and snake. 5 animal salute.
5 animal salute.
2 tigers, hide the trail.
2 tigers, hide their trail.
White horse, offers front leg.
White horse, offers front leg.
Suppress the tiger.
Suppress the tiger.
Pearl bridge.
Pearl bridge.
Press
10,000 pounds.
Dragon leap from seat.
Dragon leaps from seat.
Leopard palms the tree trunk.
Leopard palms the tree trunk.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard smothers its prey.
Leopard smothers its prey.
Arhat exits the cave.
Arhat exits the cave.
Cross-cutting bamboo.
Cross-cutting bamboo.
Divide the grass in search of snake.
Divide the grass in search of snakes.
Throw a ball. Threw away.
Throw a ball. Threw away.
White horse offers front leg.
White horse offers front leg.
Suppress the tiger.
Suppress the tiger.
Pearl bridge.
Pearl bridge.
Press
10,000 pounds.
Dragon leaps from seat.
Dragon leaps from seat.
Leopard palms a tree trunk.
Leopard palms the tree trunk.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard smothers its prey.
Leopard smothers its prey.
Arhat exits the cave.
Arhat exits the cave.
Cross-cutting bamboo.
Cross-cutting bamboo.
Divide the grass in search of snakes.
Divide the grass in search of snakes.
Throw a ball. Threw away.
Throw a ball. Threw away.
Kicking a star method.
Kicking star method.
Double bow. Hugging the moon.
Double bow. Hugging the moon.
Children bow to Buddha.
Children about to Buddha.
Leopard pulls back.
Leopard pulls back.
Cornered leopard fights back.
Cornered leopard fights back.
5 animal salute.
5 animal salute.
2 tigers hide their trail.
2 tigers hide their trail. Yes, sir.
Will one of you lead us through leopard and snake? Yes? Okay, so apprentice instructor Jacqueline is going to lead us through leopard and snake without the names. So you're going to follow her through the motion. She's going to go slow, kind of walk through pace as if she's saying the names, but she's just going to be doing the motions. Okay? All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 5 animal salute. 2 tigers hide their trail.
Take it down. Make sure the stances are true bow stances, flat feet. Very good. So that was all of leopard and snake. What we're going to do now is just the snake part. We're going to kind of break it down and go through some of the specifics, like the details of it. All right?
Yes, sir.
That's it. Stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
5 animal salute.
5 animal salute.
2 tigers hide the trail.
2 tigers hide their trail.
So if you want to remember where you are in the form, it's right at the end of cornered leopard fights back. All right, so we push forward, pull back, and struck forward. This is the last move of leopard section of the 108. This that I'm about to do is the next move. Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Is the first move of snake. Okay, let's do it again.
Thanks, sir.
So when we do wipe the sleeve, we're crossing right over left because that helps us break the grip. We're simulating someone grabbing our right arm and we're breaking that grip with our left. So on both sides, because remember we're doing the same hand motions just turned a different direction, you want to make sure right goes over left so that you can break grip correctly. This has no actual practical use, so we don't want to just rub the inside of our arm. As nice as it may be, outside of the elbow for the break. Okay? So forward as though we did the end of leopard. We're going to step up to a horse stance, right over left, and we're going to break grip. Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
We're going to take our front leg, we're going to step it out so that we can push off the back leg, twist the hips, and strike with power for the snake spits poison.
Snake spits poison.
Elbow forward. Take your time if you have to. Elbow forward and then open. 1, 2, strike. Rising falling block.
Rising falling block.
Step out so that you can lift, which is a block, and press, which is a strike. Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Slide the hands into the chest and push out. Snake points to heaven.
Snake points to heaven.
Make sure that the top of your fist is above your head. You're kind of blocking. This is like a shield. If you had a shield on his arm, it's going to be blocking your face. And you want your other fist pointed toward your elbow. Double falling back fist.
Double falling back fist.
Remember the rule about back fist, keep the wrist neutral. Don't curl out or inward. Wind up by reaching forward with the right, and you're going to strike real strong with the left. Fist going through the sky.
Fist going through the sky.
The right foot doesn't, the feet don't switch. The right foot stays forward the entire time. And if you think about basic training and how we do offense by lifting the front leg and pushing forward, that's exactly how we're going to move our feet now, including the balls of the foot touching on the back leg. Now we're going to strike again, continually piercing the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Outside block, stagger horse stance, fist like an arrow.
Stagger horse stance, fist like an arrow.
Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Snake spits poison.
Snake spits poison.
Elbow forward, lift and open. Rising, falling block.
Rising, falling block.
Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Snake points to heaven.
Snake points to heaven.
Double falling back fist.
Double falling back fist.
Fist going through the sky.
Fist going through the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Stagger horse stance, fist like an arrow.
Stagger horse stance, fist like an arrow.
Snake pierces the eyes.
Snake pierces the eye.
Cat stance, chopping down.
Cat stance, chopping down.
Turn around, slice bamboo.
Turn around, slice bamboo.
Snake strikes from the earth.
Snake strikes from the earth.
5 animals move.
5 animals salute.
2 tigers hide their trail.
2 tigers hide their trail.
Okay, reset.
Yes, sir.
So, we went over wipe the sleeve. The next thing I'm going to remind you of is when we do our wipe the sleeve, we are kind of on a line. And that hides our fist. Because if we were here, you'd see it. So we're here for a reason, and that's to hide the fist. We're going to step out, and that gives us the space between the hips that we need to correct our stance and strike with power. Remember, always want to aim with these first 2 knuckles. That gives you the best stabilized, right, root toward the hand. So that's those are the strongest 2 knuckles. You want to push with those 2. After I've done that, elbow forward. That's what I mean by elbow forward, right? So you don't want to come out directly. You want to come straight up, open, and then knee. Step to a horse and strike. Strike inward with the forearm, right? Those are the swing strikes, the hammer strikes that we practiced a couple weeks ago. So we're striking here. Now, again, the same thing. We want to push with power with this backhand because the first one is a block. The next one is a strike. We're going to step out, block up and push. So one goes up higher than the other. And from this angle, that's what that looks like. Pull in and block above the head, fist by the elbow. Fall forward. Notice there's still space between the legs. Strike up once, Again and again. Outside block. Stagger horse stance just like an arrow. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it again.
Yes, sir.
Teacher, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
You said?
Sir.
So now it's a little different because we didn't start from the end of leopard. We're starting at the beginning of snake by itself. And how we do that is you'll step forward. You'll step forward with the leg that would have been the front leg to simulate you starting in leopard. So from here, you'll go one, and as soon as you step, you cross right over left because that's what we have to do to correct it. So step one, horse, white. Step out and then strike. Boom. All right, you set?
Sir, sir.
It also looks nice for performance. Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Snake spits poison.
Snake spits poison.
Good. Step out. Now, you're not here, but those of us that are here, we can see ourselves in the mirror. And if you can see yourself in the mirror, make sure that your fist lines up with your heel. If you're at home and you have a tall mirror you can move, and someone's there to help you, they can move that mirror so you can see what I'm talking about. There you go. Very good. Make sure that elbow follows that same line of your punch. Rising, falling block.
Rising, falling block.
Open that hammer strike up, right? Big, big open, big swing. Leading with the elbow like a baseball throw. Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Good. Snake points to heaven.
Snake points to heaven.
Now make sure you're covering the head. You don't have to curve the wrist, but keep it neutral. And you want to keep your other fist flat toward the elbow. Double falling back fist.
Double falling back fist.
Fist going through the sky.
Fist going through the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Stagger horse stance fist like an arrow.
Stagger horse stance fist like an arrow.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Now, I walked through this strike, but I also want to emphasize the same way that you would run most efficiently. Not everybody runs perfect, right? So the way you run most efficiently is to swing the arms straight up, straight back, not too far past the head, right? Boom, 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 and you get the most bang for your buck, especially if you can reach back and you have good range of motion in the shoulder, boom, and equally in both. So you see, as you do this, the body naturally turns because naturally you go opposite hand to the foot. So when we're doing the strike, it is a little unnatural to keep the right foot forward unless you train Kung Fu. So essentially what I'm saying is when you swing the arms, be sure to swing them straight forward and straight back, not twisting the body so that you throw yourself off. Twisting only the hips, boom, and this goes straight, and that sends the power straight up into the fist. But make sure you're directing the strike straight up, straight back with each arm, right, for a clean strike. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see the try.
Yes, sir.
Let's see the stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
5 animal salutes.
5 animal salute.
2 tigers, hide their trail.
2 tigers hide their trail.
Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Snake spits poison.
Snake spits poison.
Rising, falling block.
Rising, falling block.
Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Snake points to heaven.
Snake points to heaven.
Double falling back fist.
Double falling back fist.
Fist going through the sky.
Fist going through the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Stagger horse stance fist like an arrow.
Stagger horse stance fist like an arrow.
Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Snake spits poison.
Snake spits poison.
Rising, falling block.
Rising, falling block.
Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Snake points to heaven.
Snake points to heaven.
Double falling back fist.
Double falling back fist.
Fist going through the sky.
Fist going through the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Stagger horse stance fist like an arrow.
Stagger horse stance fist like an arrow.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
So, we're going to take a quick 1-minute break. You can take a break as well and grab a drink and come right back.
Yes, sir.
So, because, especially a couple weeks ago, we were all in class for the most part, because we worked on the hammer strike so much, I want to make sure that we emphasize that correction today. So we're going to go over kind of just the first couple motions. We want to open that arm up. So the reason we open the arm up, I can't touch anyone, but the reason we open that arm up, if you have a good imagination, raise your hand. No, so essentially if someone's standing A-frame and I were to step behind their front leg, I would want to come across their chest. I wouldn't want to come across with my elbow because I might miss. I could slip past whatever little bit of grip I get. So essentially you want to simulate, kind of like throwing a baseball, the way you would throw a fastball or a spin, whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? Screwball? Whatever. So you want to throw, boom, and you want to open the arm up. It has to lead with the elbow. So when you elbow up and open, the reason we open is to open the chest to simulate striking them across their chest. That's also why the foot steps first, and then we correct, boom, and that's us knocking them over the leg. Yep. So we have to make sure that after we elbow and open, that we emphasize the swing, which gives you the momentum, boom, from that nice hard strike. All right, let's give it a try.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to do it this direction. Stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Snakes with poison.
Snakes with poison.
Rising. Falling lock.
Rising. Falling lock.
Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Reset.
Yes, sir.
So the main two corrections that we're working on right now, and when we work on a correction, it's not because we can't do the application, we have to simulate as much as we can. So when we work on a correction here, we're trying to change the way we perform it, so that it has to be different than it was when you got here, or when you started the video. All right, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Get as close to real class as possible. Okay, so the first correction that we're working on right now is, who remembers? What is it?
It was,
That's right. Right, the strike. So make sure the arm swings. The second one is lift and press. Right, you're lifting and blocking and pressing. Make sure that the first hand doesn't go equally forward as the other. Right. If you remember basic training, what's that? After cross stands right and crane stances, we turn and clap, and we turn and do both stands left. That's the similar thing, right? They block and they strike, right? From basics. Let's give it a try. Okay, stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Snakes with poison.
Snakes with poison.
Rising, falling.
Rising.
Open.
Falling lock.
Reset.
Yes, sir.
Now, walk through with me slow motion. So we go here, one, elbow, open, knee, and now go back. So we elbowed and we opened. Now pretend that your fist and your shoulder had to stay here in person, stay here in place, while you need a person. So you're going to lean back, keep your fist here though, and try to knee. Now just look in the mirror, watch the body twist. Your knee and pulling back. Now when you step, right, because you're swinging this is going to swing out like that, real big. Swing. Oh, almost, try it again. There. Watch, elbow, knee, elbow, and then open, knee. It starts to extend. As soon as your foot goes down, it's extended because you're coming across your chest. Boom. To the arm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so give it a try, go again.
Yes, sir.
So from strike, boom. Elbow, open and knee. Step, open. Boom. Yes. Again.
Yes, sir.
Strike. And we're going to elbow up, straight forward, open by kneeing, and twist. Yes. Again.
Yes, sir.
Elbow, knee, twist up, load up, and open arm. One more time.
Yes, sir.
Chinese noisemaker yourself. Right, all the way to the hand smack. Now, pay attention to how the right hand is doing, and I want you to direct it now. I want you to make a fist, and make sure that when it comes in front of you, it's like you're serving a plate, but with a fist. A knuckle sandwich. So you swing, right swing, and the way your body turns, right, the way you have to throw the hip to get that right hand to swing, that's what we're getting after the step. Twisting, right? Keep the palm up. And your bridge arm, straight but not straight, bent but not.
Right.
Now keep your fist like that, but let your shoulder be loose so that you can get the swing, and keep your elbow in that position. Yes, yes. Now imagine if I'm here, if I just elbowed and went here, the natural motion is for it to open because it winds, right? And if you just did chin, that's just like white cranes, basically. So opening, right elbow boom, open, swing. Let's try it again. This. No, snakes with poison.
Snakes with poison.
Rising, falling block.
Rising, falling block.
Yes. Now the next correction, lift and press. Make sure you lift and press.
Lift and press.
Now the top hand is lifting, and it has a spiraling motion or a rolling motion like this. So it would be great if I had a person to work it on, but essentially you make contact and then you disperse whatever is coming towards you along the surface of your hand, right? Because the more surface, the more surface that the force is spread over, the less impact you receive. So blocking up and rolling, you get to roll them up and over, and you get to run them into your hand. The best strike is the edge of the palm strike, right? It's open and you're less likely to injure yourself. So rolling and striking, boom, they run into sort of like a battering ram. What's that thing that the trains run into? I don't know what those are called, but train stoppers. Okay, reset. To the dance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Stay there. Let's try it one more time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Snake spits poison.
Snake with poison.
Swing out. Make sure you open that elbow and swing out.
Yes, sir.
Rising, falling block.
Rising, falling block.
Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Snake points to heaven.
Snake points to heaven.
Cover the head right here. And chair cat stance. Here. Double falling back fist.
Double falling back fist.
From here, from over the top, it'll come up so you can get full range. You'll like punch down, kind of the way if you were using an axe or a sledgehammer, you use the whole body. So after you come up, you're gonna pull down. That's correct. Fist going through the sky.
Fist going through the sky.
Good. Get a good swing. Continually piercing the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Staggered horse stance, fist like an arrow.
Staggered horse stance, fist like an arrow.
Real stances, bend the knees. Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve. Snake spits poison.
Snake with poison.
Try to tighten it up. Rising, falling block.
Rising, falling block.
Good. Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Snake points to heaven.
Snake points to heaven.
Good. Chair cats. Double falling back fist.
Double falling back fist.
The back leg is straight on this one, and then as you wind up, it'll come up. Fist going through the sky.
Fist going through the sky.
And then you'll keep it up. Continually piercing the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Staggered horse stance, fist like an arrow.
Staggered horse stance, fist like an arrow.
Snake pierces the eyes.
Snake pierces the eye.
Cat stance, chopping down.
Cat stance, chopping down.
Turn around, slice bamboo.
Turn around, slice bamboo.
Snake strikes from the earth.
Snake strikes from the earth.
5 animal salute.
5 animal salute.
Nice. 2 tigers hug the trail.
2 tigers hug the trail.
Well, I hope your thighs are burning at home, and if they're not, do it 2 more times. And we're about to grab sabers, and we'll be right back out.
Yes, sir.